allowed to like share stuff, or do we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
cut?
you can share stuff, and then like
But are we
I'll
gonna get copyrighted again if I try to play a video on YouTube?
we should attempt to talk over things when we play stuff, you know.
So can I not
So
play video?
offer commentary, you know.
Fair
Offer
use. Fair use,
something
man.
fair use. Yes, yes. You know.
Transformative content.
Don't don't be just like we stare at something as you play, you know. Try to make it so that it's broken up a little bit so they can't just flag us for having a video in the middle of the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who wants to go first.
I might take a while, so I guess Anuj can go first.
Okay. It's good because I don't think my thing. It is interesting. Uh, it's so far back that I feel like I don't have as much to say on it anymore. But so I'm trying to think. How do I want to introduce this? Like maybe close to like 2 months ago at this point, I was like randomly having like I was just by myself on a Friday night and I was just like scrolling through. I was like I think I was watching some like catching up on some YouTube subscription videos, and then I had something show up in my sidebar, which was actually like one of Logan Paul's videos. I don't know if Kyle, if you've seen any of his, but he actually does some. I kind of like. I've seen some of his Pokemon videos, and it's probably why I was recommended. So
Mm.
I like the way it's like the videos are constructed. It's almost like storytelling. Um, so this one was not a Pokemon video, but I like clicked on it and watched it, and it for like that one night sent me down a rabbit hole. I've seen some, and I just like ended up watching a shit ton of it for just that one night, and I haven't gone back to it, but I was like mesmerized for a few hours. And it ended up occupying my Friday night one randomly. So Logan Paul's video is called "I Challenge the World's Number One Tetris Player." Um,
Oh,
and
that
so I made,
kid. Oh, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
his
Yeah.
name, I don't know if you know anything about competitive
Oh,
Tetris,
buddy.
Kyle.
I'm not an expert on competitive Tetris, but I watched a lot of videos on competitive Tetris.
Obviously not either, but I watched that whole video and like was astounded about like first of all how far he got and also how like insane competitive Tetris is.
Oh yeah.
And then even if that video ended, I ended up like going to Wikipedia and like reading like the history of like competitive Tetris. I went to the Classic Tetris YouTube channel and just
Oh,
started
it's so sick.
went down a rabbit hole of just binge
Oh,
watching a bunch
it's
of
so sick,
competitive
dude.
Tetris matches. And I was like, what the? And I was just so in awe
No.
of like,
Wow.
Of like things that like you can immediately see like good skills in, right? Like for video games. Tetris is like the most obvious one because we all play it. And when you
yeah,
see these guys like legitimately like I don't like it's a human performance, right? Like everyone is just like when they tap their controllers, there's like different like techniques you can do with it.
yeah,
There's been like specialties. There's like been meta development on like how fast you can tap a controller. It's like
yeah.
insane. Like the stuff that you think like, oh, this should like instantly kill everyone when you get to a certain level in Tetris. These guys like have broken through those barriers, which is I don't know. It's just absurd. And when you look at the
What ver
competitions too, it's like super hype.
what version are they playing? Like
And
they're playing with
NES, NES,
specifically the NES. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
specifically the NES. Yes.
Hmm.
Is this is it tapping?
Yeah,
Rolling?
Yeah.
so there's like different ways of doing it here. So I got a controller over here. Obviously, you can I think the most traditional way was like people would I mean like you would just like hyper tap, right? Like you like vibrate your fingers like that and then like you go like one direction or the other for the Tetris pieces. The most recent development is that people discovered it's a lot faster to tap the bottom of your controller like that, and you get like a lot more like taps in. I think it's called like rolling or something. You go like this.
Yeah, I think that's rolling.
Yeah. Um, but no, it's a crazy rabbit hole, and I remember it popping up on my YouTube feed too, where there was a like the finals match between like um shit, I forgot what their names are called, but it was like a
So the
1v1.
kid,
It was like really tight. What's
the
up?
kid who's like the world's greatest Tetris player is like this. I think he's like 14 or 15.
Oh yeah, he's new.
And
Yeah.
his name is Blue Scooty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've just watched him tear through like a whole bracket and demolish everyone. And it's like first the people who like I watched like in the first or second round, I'm like, wow, like these guys look like they're insane and stuff. And then I watched one of his, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy makes these guys look like they're like beginner level. These like older guys who are like in their 30s or like late 20s or 30s playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my rabbit hole that I went down. I was thinking about like sharing a match or video, but we don't have to. I don't have to do that.
Well, there's one that we could like look at, I think. Let me see. I'll bring it up a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta see.
Yeah.
Gotta, like see what's.
There's,
what's going
Yeah.
on here.
I feel like you really gotta like see it to like see. I don't know. I think like I went to bed that Friday night just thinking, I'm like, how the hell did I manage to spend 30 hours on a Friday night watching this and stuff? But I was no regrets.
Did you actually play any Tetris?
No, that was the that was the funniest thing. I was
Wow.
like, this has to be top 5 most random things I've spent a fair amount of time on, just consuming. But I was like, all right.
That's funny. All right, let's see. All right, can you guys see?
Yeah.
All right, so this is I remember watching this video like a long time ago. It is the finals of Tetris back in 5 years ago. Also, rest in peace. I'm pretty sure this guy died of a brain aneurysm a couple years ago.
Oh damn.
Yeah, really, really sad. Seemed like a pretty nice guy, but it's like Jonas versus Joseph. This is like some 16-year-old underdog, as the title would have you believing. And let's see. I mean, we can just skip to the end, but this is before like people like became like expert rollers. Like this guy, I think he like was more of like a hyper tapper. Like look how he like holds his controller and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Joseph.
At a high level.
Gonna need some cleanup here. There we go. There's a little
I still can't visualize what you mean by rolling. I think I might have to see.
We'll bring up a video for that.
Get the piece all the way over there.
Let's see.
100,000 lead. He has to count on Joe
All right, so Jonas is out, right? So you see the score over here. What they
Yeah,
judge you
okay,
by
so he-
is like the summation of your score, right? So he's ahead by
Yeah.
like 100,000 right now, but he's over. He he game overed. So as
Right.
long as Joseph can make up like the 100K point differential, he basically wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
able to do it before. He's made it to level
you see how fast these things are moving?
to this right now.
He's like vibrating his fingers in order to like get them over to the other side.
I see.
Kid right now.
And he needs a line piece.
Always going for the Tetris.
So it. Oh wow. So when you drop the pieces, can you speed it up in this version?
I mean, you can. It's already sped up.
Okay.
It's already sped up here. But it's not about a race on who gets to the point tally first. It's whoever gets the highest score,
Right.
right? And then that's it. Yeah, and then he wins the competition, right?
Oh wow. Okay.
So let's see. Let's look at rolling, right? This is a crazy fucking technique. All right.
You could see Kyle's clicked on this video before.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've watched this video before,
Yeah. See how
or at least like the.
he's like
Oh.
literally
okay, I understand.
rolling his fingers underneath the controller in order to get those taps in.
I see.
It's
I understand.
a lot more efficient than hyper tapping, which is like basically going like this.
Wow.
That looks ridiculous, but I'm sure it works.
Is happening. What on earth is happening?
My God. And I thought like claw gripping the GameCube controller was weird, and this is just way beyond that.
How to roll? Let me see if I can see like a close-up demonstration.
So yeah, you have to hold it against your leg and then
there's
tap
someone.
the other side.
Yeah, there's someone who uses his foot to roll. I forgot like how he does it.
That just sounds inconvenient.
But yeah.
Sorry for that, but
Wait, come on. Let me see.
left, so I'm gonna see. It was a really big help. Don't tap. There's lots of really good grips. 5 fingers.
Brother.
like using your
Oh my
thumb.
god. Here, Shirley.
So basically what I'm doing is I have a normal...
Tickling the controller.
I'm flipping it upside
Why is he tickling the controller?
down, and I'm holding it with one hand, gripping it against my leg,
Okay.
like so. Just with 3 fingers on the side there, anchoring, and then this finger here to rotate. And then I have my thumb on the D-pad, either going left or right. And then just imagine my thumb is like on the D-pad here. I'm basically just rolling on the back with my fingers. So here, let me try to grip it. I just go like roll, just all my fingers. I hit all of my fingers on the back. Is against it, so it causes. And the glove, I see when I'm rolling.
Okay, can I see? Please see someone fucking do it up close. Jesus.
Oh,
There.
that's the kid, I think.
He uses the back of his foot.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
It probably gives him a better angle. I don't know.
Can't believe they called it rolling when tickling is clearly the more accurate term.
I don't think anyone wants to call it tickling, actually.
Controller.
But it'd be so much funnier.
I know, it would be so much fun.
Can you imagine the commentary? And there he is, tickling the controller! What immaculate form!
Alright. Well,
Wow.
I mean, that's all I know about classic Tetris, basically. But yeah, I do believe Logan is quite competent in Tetris. I actually
know
did see
that.
that video.
Honestly, like, me... and then I just as an aside on, like, just media and stuff, because, like, obviously you see all these, like, you know, obviously all these big-time, like, YouTubers, celebrities, like, get a lot of hate. Somewhat rightfully so, I guess. But, like, you know, there's, like, when I went to the Classic Tetris YouTube channel, there's, like, a lot of... On his matches are posted on there, like Logan's.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like, there's, like, hate comments of, like, oh, why is he crossing over into our space, or this, blah, blah. And I'm, like... And then I was thinking, I'm like, you know, it's like almost like a good thing, because like the Classic Tetris YouTube channel, that wasn't recommended to me. This side video got recommended because I've seen a few of his other videos on like Pokemon,
Yeah.
and then like, and I'm like, it, like him doing that basically brought me like as in a new viewer, like not that I'm like now a part of Tetris as a community, but like
You're sort of
brought me-
interested. Yeah.
yeah, it like spiked my interest, and it brought me to their actual. I'm like, I was like, even after that video was done, I was like, oh, I kind of want to see more of this, and I went to, and I actually found the videos of the tournament that he played, and I watched other people's matches outside of his, and I was like, I'm like, he literally like exposed new people to it technically, which would be me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Are
think
you also part of the MetaZoo community now, or CryptoZoo?
Cryptos.
that was quite a blunder.
I thought that stuff got shut down, yeah? That was a while ago.
It got shut down, but he still has to pay people money. There's like a whole.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He hasn't done
Yeah,
that.
he's been trying to sue the. What's the?
CoffeeZilla.
It's like something. CoffeeZilla, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that guy, by the way. I love his videos. But yeah, Logan definitely has a lot of. He does bring a lot of exposures to like niche communities, which I appreciate. But he does have like a lot
Yeah.
of baggage that comes with him, which you know.
Yeah.
That's
I
just,
actually remember when he did that collab with Leon on Leon's channel. I think his name is Leon.
Leon.
Kyle, you know what I'm talking about?
Leon, is this another Tetris player?
No, this is when he was like dabbling in Pokemon and stuff. Who's that guy? Who's the guy that opens Pokemon cards? Like one of the bigger ones.
Oh, I mean, I know a lot of them, but I don't know their names, I guess.
Let me see. I think it's Leon Pokemon. I'm just gonna get his name.
Yeah, all the CryptoZoo stuff is still like ongoing. There
Wait,
was
the CryptoZoo website is still up.
yeah, because he still says like there's going to be a game or whatever.
Yeah,
Wait.
because it's not a
Oh.
scam, Akshay. Why would they take down the website if it's not a scam?
Wait, so did he like? Was there like an actual? Was there a lawsuit? I thought there was.
There is a
There-
lawsuit.
There was
It's like
There are
it's
several
ongoing?
lawsuits.
there's like 2 or 3 that came out of that.
Yeah, so there's people suing Logan Paul.
Mhm.
There's Logan Paul suing CoffeeZilla. There's
I think Logan Paul might also be suing the guys that duped him in the first place in that company too. I think that's the third one.
Oh, the company that came to him with the idea.
I think the company was with his own people, but he was scammed by, or he was like duped into hiring people that to like fulfill important roles and jobs that were definitely not qualified, and they just like took the money and didn't like Logan didn't profit from this either. He just I think
Wow.
him along with obviously all the people that invested lost out because the people that he put in place to be in charge of the operation, or at least have major roles in the operation, on the development of the crypto zoo scam, like they like just took a lot of money and ran basically like cryptocurrency.
There's like a lot of things that he's involved with.
Wow.
The reason
Yeah.
there's like a side thing that like CoffeeZilla was investigating with Logan, and he tried to get a comment, but before he could get a comment, he got sued by Logan.
Yeah.
And that has to do with the random asset like shares that like he was doing. Like I think a Nudge talked about it one time. Like if you have like he might get like a rare Pokemon card. And if he does, like you can you can like share like a share of that Pokemon card with like
Yeah.
someone else. Like you can basically invest in it like a stock. Apparently
Yeah.
the company behind all that is like super shady.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. There's probably gonna be like more stuff revealed about it.
I think Logan is. I don't think he was in charge of that, but I think I remember reading that he was a key investor in when that company was just starting up. Basically.
Yeah, I think I don't know. That guy gets himself into some really fucking terrible deals.
Yeah.
It's hard to trust his character completely because of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he collabed with Leonhardt, who opens like Pokemon cards like years ago. And I remember after he collabed with him on Leonhardt's channel, like he like his views and like subscribers like exploded and stuff, which is cool.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're on the topic of YouTubers,
Yeah.
you guys heard of Bobby Broccoli?
No.
I will search him up.
Can I
right
interest
now.
you in the story of Bobby Broccoli?
Sure.
He's
let's-
basically like he's like a electrical engineering master student. Well, he makes like video essays, so I don't think you're gonna be able to
Oh.
watch the video.
Oh.
However, his specialty is making long form video essays about scandals in the scientific community, about a guy who faked the discovery of an element, a guy who almost faked his way to a Nobel award, a Nobel Prize from room temperature semiconductors. There's one about how the U.S. spent billions and billions and billions of dollars to dig a hole in Texas. That never materialized because they were trying to build the biggest semi collider in the world, and then so what else did he make?
I see controversial launch of
Oh,
the
yes.
3DS. I know about that
saw
one personally.
Wait, I'm scrolling down like to much older videos, and he used to
Yeah, he
review
makes a lot of random.
video games.
Now he
Like, he
does.
did a
Like,
review
he-
for Pajama Sam.
Yeah, but he really took off when like he got recommended to me when he made the video about
Man who tried to fake an element.
the man who
Yeah,
tried to.
Yeah, 12 million views. There you go.
One of the oldest videos, and one of the first videos is Broccoli reviews Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
funny
saw
that he just kept the account.
Battle for Bikini Bottom. He reviewed that 9 years ago. I kind of want to watch these.
Broccoli reviews covers the
Video games aren't where the money is, Akshay.
Yeah.
You
well,
saw the writing on the wall. Let me
And
look.
these are very high quality produced videos.
Broccoli
Yeah.
reviews One Piece Pirate Carnival.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what the
What?
heck? That's crazy.
We gotta play that game.
It's only 2 minutes, but
He also there's also a video about how one telecom company just managed to crash the entire Canadian economy and lose millions of people their pensions.
Well, he has like only
There's
double
that.
digits amount of videos.
dang.
Huh.
Which of his videos would you recommend first?
I actually really like maybe try to fake an element.
I mean, that's his most viewed video, so it's gotta be.
Yeah, must be pretty hype.
It's gotta be it. All right. I mean, like I go on a lot of like long drives, so eventually I'll probably be like, I would like a video
Yeah, it's a good
in the
listen.
background. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of, I wouldn't have to go down this rabbit hole, but I love video essay channels. There's two that I really like. One is by Alexander Alecczdandr.
What?
Sorry.
L-A-E
No, ALE
A-L-E Z
Z
Z.
Oh, Alexander.
ANDXR.
Oh, I found it. Does he make stuff about One Piece?
He is making I haven't watched a lot of his most recent stuff because he's making a shit ton of. He's watching One Piece and he's making a bunch of One Piece video essay
His
videos.
profile pic is a Monado.
Aha.
Yeah, I don't watch. Admittedly, I haven't watched any of his. One Piece
Holy
content.
fuck! This is a 2-hour long One Piece video.
He makes a lot of. He makes anime video essay videos. So anything, I don't. He's not. He's the set. He's my second favorite because I have two that I'm subscribed to. I listen to him. He's my like. He makes a bunch of anime slash like, manga slash video game content, like video essays, analyzing it.
That's right up my alley. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I found him years ago. I think when I was in med school, like first year of med school. And I
Oh, this
started
is
watching him.
sick. Okay, he does like he did a like a read, like he went like arc by arc and then did a video of like every single arc.
Yeah, he doesn't.
A lot of YouTubers do anime YouTubers have been doing this because they all like started One Piece like around the pandemic, so they started reading it and they decided to like review it arc to arc.
He has a lot of really good Attack on Titan ones.
I
by
love
the
this
way.
shit. Yeah. So I mean, speaking tangentially, right? So there's a. Have you guys heard of Murphy before? She does like book reviews and stuff like that. Sometime like a couple of years ago, she started doing One Piece, which was like her first manga like ever, right? And because those One Piece videos got like, she used to like I said, she used to review books, right? And because like her videos on like she cares about like literature and whatnot, and she used to like do like weekly like book reviews, because the One Piece videos got so popular, her entire channel became more manga focused. See how it's called Murphy Napier Manga, and she now has a separate channel for books.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
but
funny.
I really like her reviews because like a lot of anime watchers, I feel like, kind of glance over like the narrative importance of like certain events and why they like matter and whatnot. But she's very like granular. She's very like fine detail about like noticing patterns in writing and then also like pointing them out as well. So I mean, if you look on this, there's a bunch of One Piece videos, and that's what she started with.
So the one other person I want to shout out, who like it's so hard not for me not to watch videos. His name is Aperture.
Oh, I know Aperture.
I love Aperture. I watch like a lot of his videos.
Everything we don't.
They're
Ooh.
basically very philosophical, existential like videos, which I guess is my cup of tea almost all the time.
Information overload is killing us. This is true. This idea that like generally things change like really quickly is like kind of crazy. How stoicism is becoming the world's biggest scam.
I will add all of these to the docket.
Philosophy of Dune.
Interesting.
Timu is taking
one of
over
the other
America.
reasons why I like Aperture is that I don't know, his voice is just relaxing. I feel like his voice is so soothing to listen to.
Is it like
I
a
think
deep
that's
type of
that's
voice?
a pretty big part of like why I enjoy listening to certain YouTubers. Like they can
Yeah.
sometimes like they can talk about anything, and I'm just like I just like hearing them talk about stuff.
Yeah. So when you
Oh,
have,
well, if that's your cup of tea.
Okay, next
when you
recommendation.
have a guy who's
Mm.
like has a narrator type voice making philosophical life type content, I'm like, okay, sign me up. But anyway, you were saying, Evan?
Have you heard of Let Me Know?
Oh, just let me know. I love.
Just let me know.
All right, have you guys
Um,
ever heard the story of
He's
DB
amazing.
Cooper before?
Yes. I just learned about Let Me Know like literally a couple weeks ago from a friend.
Dude, this
I
is
have
like
not watched
one of the
video.
greatest videos of all time.
Yes. Let Me Know
Oh.
is amazing.
Which
He's
video?
like, I mean, there's a lot of them are really good. I think DB Cooper is good. There's
DB Cooper.
the one about the JFK assassination.
Kennedy assassination. Yeah, yeah.
Or not. There is maybe some other. There's
Vanishing
one
of
about the
370.
enduring case of Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah.
The Cryptos Code is very recent. That was good.
Oh, the Universal
Apparently
S.
there was
Oh, I love this video.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the Lost Colony of Roanoke. Pretty much all of his videos are amazing. You should just watch them.
Yeah, let me know is very
Oh, he
good.
only produces one video like every 4 to 6 months or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
he used to do top
Yeah,
10
but they're like really
facts.
good videos.
Yeah,
I
no.
believe it.
If you
He's
ever want to watch watch like one of the best videos on YouTube, watch the DB Cooper video. It's legitimately awesome.
Okay.
All right, time to use. I really have a thing for like the educational. I classify them as educational YouTubers, especially ones that have a nice voice to listen to.
Yeah.
Have you guys
There's
watched?
another one that's pretty good, which is Green Dot Aviation.
Oh god, there's so many. Okay, what's this one?
He also has a good
lot.
voice.
Green Aviation.
He has like kind of a.
Oh, this is a guy
I
you
don't know
mentioned.
how
He talks about like
Plane
plane
crashes.
No, I mentioned Mentor Pilot. This is another.
that's
I think this
different.
guy is. I think Mentor Pilot is like a Swedish, the KLM captain. Actually, I think he took a break from his career to focus on making YouTube videos now.
oh my
Um,
god.
And then I think this guy is an aviation student. I believe.
Flight failures.
I can't believe this is real.
There's just a genre of
There's
people
a whole
going through
genre-
flight failure.
subgenre of-
You know, I take like a flight basically once a month, bro. Like I
Yeah,
can't
you
just
should
watch this.
Exclusively watch these videos on a flight.
I also.
Okay, but
fly,
like
pretty much.
honestly, like if you really wanted to find like good, like medium to long length videos about like quote unquote educational topics or like historical topics, the best site is just get a Nebula subscription.
Oh, maybe.
Nebula is like pretty much all the like educational YouTubers are on Nebula, and they have like deals with Nebula to do like exclusive content for Nebula, or like their stuff comes out early for Nebula. It's like Wendover
Oh, yeah.
Productions, Real Engineering, Bobby Broccoli. Like they all do this with Nebula, and Nebula is the app kind of sucks, and the video player is not that great.
Yeah,
But
like, does it
it's-
actually work well?
Eh, it's okay. It's not YouTube, but it's usable. And there is a subscription, but I think it's also like super cheap. It's like $6 a month, or like you can pay for a annual subscription for like $30 or something like that.
I have heard of YouTubers pitching this before. I never actually looked.
Yeah,
into
but
it.
like the good part is there's a lot of interesting stuff. Like I think Real Life Lore makes Modern Conflicts, which is a series that is only on Nebula, and because it's about war, so like YouTube kind of demonetizes it / like ranks it lower. So that's why they don't like putting it on.
Mm.
Wait, am I looking at the right website? It's just nebula.tv, right?
Yeah, Nebula.tv.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
There's a lot of random other stuff too. But like,
Yeah, I thought it was like exclusively the edutainment stuff, but it looks like it's a lot of stuff.
edutainment. That's a good word.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff I watch is like in this category, so it might
Yep.
be worth it.
All right.
Wow. Okay, that was a nice side tangent. Okay, well I'll add all these to. I'll try to taste them every now and then. Some of these videos are very long though, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, last. There is one other guy who's called Technology Connections, and
Dude.
he makes videos about like the genius of household appliances. Of, like
Oh.
why is
Oh,
like
I've seen this guy.
I've
before.
seen this guy. Yeah, no. He did the clock, right? Like he did the why are things like segmented or whatever.
I'm trying to remember which.
Who's
I
that?
didn't watch the clock video. I'm trying to see what. Oh, I watched his.
he explains why your dishwashers suck.
Dishwasher does suck.
Why portable air conditioners suck. Why electric cars have terrible brake lights. Why don't Americans use kettles?
Wait, why don't Americans use electric kettle? What do you mean? People don't use electric kettles? Since when was this a thing?
I use electric kettles.
I think
What do
like
they
in
do?
general people no, it was like, well, nowadays I think everyone uses electric kettles, but like, you know, the metal kettle that you just put on the stovetop that makes a sound when the water, that makes a screeching sound when the water is boiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, from like the
That was, like,
1800s.
Yeah, but that was like the traditional American way of.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've only ever seen an electric kettle in my house and nothing else.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's because your parents are secretly British.
That was like just dumb.
That's a really good point.
Well, I mean, like I guess. Wait, let me think about it. Well, we don't have an electric kettle in our home until like the last couple of years, but that's because we never needed to boil water like that. I guess it is
What?
true that for the
How do you
most
have tea?
part, huh?
How do you have tea and coffee?
I don't know. My dad boils the water. I don't know.
Like on a stove?
No, you don't need a kettle. No, Americans don't need kettles to make coffee because they have coffee machines.
This was also true. My dad does have a coffee machine.
Oh, I guess that is kind of like a kettle, except it has a filter over the. Okay, that's.
He also made a video about like the genius of coffee machines. There's like history about that. Drip coffee makers, super simple, super cheap.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
this guy's pretty good.
Okay.
I've watched a couple of his stuff before.
All right. This
He
guy-
explains how There's one. He explains how refrigeration works, and like the genius of refrigeration.
Thermoelectric
Do you
cooling.
guys know that like refrigerators only have one cooling system? Like, there's no separate cooling for the refrigerator and freezer.
Oh.
It is entirely cooling the freezer, and then it blows air into the refrigerator section.
Honestly, that kind of makes sense.
That's engineering. Efficiency.
Wow.
This is real engineering.
This looks pretty good.
excuse
I'll-
you.
I'll take a look.
You know, I think I do
This
real
is
engineering.
right up my alley.
Technology connections.
I guess we'll start with.
All right. Well,
Akshay's already adding a bunch of things to his watch later.
My watch later list is too long now. Oh my
SMH.
goodness.
Pretty sure I have more, but let me see. Oh, okay. There's a science guy with a nice voice called Cool Worlds.
And you can't suggest more. Akshay's book's solid for the
Okay, let's
Let's
we
save
gotta
the-
make a short list, Evan, of
Actually,
the
look-
very very best.
Akshay's booked every day for the next decade.
Cool Worlds is like he's a literal astrophysicist with a deep voice, and he explains stuff like like
Interstellar
paradox.
propulsion
Theories on why the
technologies
Fermi
tier
paradox
list.
may or may not be true.
Okay.
Can you give me a summary of that video? I'm curious.
Which one?
Do you remember?
The Fermi paradox?
Yeah. What were his thoughts?
There is. I'm trying to remember. And there's something about how. Maybe it's time for a rewatch. That's why. I think I watched that video like. I think I watched that one like a few years ago. And also, like when I when I listen to edutainment, I'm usually doing something else. So I'm not actually paying attention.
You're
to it.
like you're
If I
consuming the
watch-
information
If
by
I watch enough
osmosis.
of them, then like, some portion of it will actually stick in my brain, but not all of it.
That's fair. Okay, before we leave this topic, Kyle, you definitely watched Core 8 Gaming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Core 8 Gaming.
Yeah, he dropped a video 2 weeks ago that was really, really good. It's
What?
like fighting game taxonomy.
Oh yeah.
So good.
I like his video on Tekken and Tekken in Pakistan.
That was also really good.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, by the way, Tekken is currently dominated by some North Americans, some Koreans, some Japanese players. But the GOAT of Tekken is this guy named Arslan Ash. Okay? And there's this cool little thing that happens in some competitive video games where a lot of times the biggest grinders out there are in like remote communities. They don't interact with anyone else. Their internet access to like other servers are kind of limited, but like they just play each other at arcades over and over again, right? In Pakistan and in Tekken, there's this very dedicated group of people where all they do is just play Tekken over and over again. And they grind it out like different techniques against each other. They basically developed their like own meta, and when they were finally de-isolated and brought out to like Evo and into the States, crushed everyone. And the best out of all of them is Arslan Ash. And if you're ever curious about anything about competitive fighting games and the miracle of Pakistan Tekken, you should check out this video by Core 8 Games. It goes through and like talks about like how Pakistan has this it's literally like some local venue where they just like host Tekken tournaments all the time,
Wow.
and how like they develop skill sets there. Another example of this is actually Peru. For some reason, those guys are just really good at fucking Smash 64 for whatever reason. Specifically Smash 64 too, because I don't think I've heard of Peru making waves in the other Smash games. But they're a dominant region in that aspect.
Do you think there's some remote area of the world that's just absurdly dominant at Smash Ultimate?
Yeah, it's called Japan.
Well, yeah, I mean that's actually like
That's not
Yeah.
remote.
Remote? I
that's
don't
too
know.
popular. Like it's gonna be.
I mean, Tekken's also popular, but like it's
Yeah, I
crazy how it came to being. I would say.
Maybe the best player that can like play circles around MKLeo is actually Loki in Madagascar or something like that.
It could be, I guess. I never really thought about it.
Never say never.
Yeah.
I will not say no.
Yeah. That video is great. He made lots of just great analysis videos of fighting game communities and gameplay, game design. Very nice.
Yeah. No, she's just overwhelmed by how much his watch later content has expanded.
Yeah, we'll see how if I actually end up going through that or if I'm just gonna watch more Game Grumps.
It's funny that you still watch Game Grumps.
They have been, I think, the most consistent channel I've watched.
I'm surprised they still like release that many videos, to be honest. I thought Let's
Yeah,
Plays were like a
it's
bygone era.
honestly pretty crazy. I've watched them since I think like before I started undergrad, like right before I started undergrad. Insanity. All right, so
All right.
cool.
Okay, but how about CNBC?
What?
What?
Isn't that like a
CNBC
channel?
actually? Yeah.
Like a TV
They actually
channel?
have like a lot of good explainer videos on YouTube.
Wait, you're trolling.
No, I'm
Just
not.
straight up
Go to-
CNBC.
Yes,
Actually
straight up
has
CNBC.
more things to put on his watch list. That's crazy.
I'm
Why
not
the
about
US
to
is
put
covered in
CNBC
strip
on my
malls.
watch list, dude. Are you serious?
Where are laid off tech employees going? Why automakers' EV factories investments aren't paying off?
How TJ Maxx disrupted the retail industry.
Why Americans are going back to Chili's?
Oh,
Wait. That one's valid. That one's actually valid. Chili's is actually such a banger deal these days.
Wait, that triggers me so much. Oh, holy crap! All right, yeah, back it up. This is too much information at once. Let's calm down a little bit.
All right. So, I guess we can move on.
Sure. Let's do it. I'll probably have to. I'm free till like 6:30 ish. If that's
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I think
All
we can aim to finish by then.
All right. Well, there was two things I wanted to discuss, but I guess we can save
Wait.
the other one until later.
Yeah, you can pick whichever one you want, or you can
Ooh.
say both of them and then we can vote.
All right. So the one that I've been wanting to talk about for a bit is Metaphor, but also kind of important is that I've been playing a lot of Rivals 2. Like a lot of it. Is Metaphor, I'm like currently like 20 hours in, I would have to say. Usually by now, I'd be pretty neck deep into a JRPG. It doesn't take me that long to finish.
We know you.
But these games release at the same time, right? And so
I mean, Metaphor, that's just like fantasy Persona, whatever. Let's hear about Rivals 2.
All right, let's hear it. All right. Let me boot the game up then. Currently, right now, I want to say, if you guys want to try it out at any point, just like out of morbid curiosity, it is currently it currently has like a demo out, so you don't have to pay for it. And that's gonna be available until the end of next week, when the game finally like releases and whatnot. I was surprised at how, like I talked about how like other people can compete with Smash if they kind of wanted to, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that comes from like this idea that like if people really cared about it, then I think it'd be a no-brainer. I think like if you clone Smash as is and just like made different characters, then you'll have like a pretty comprehensive fighting game on your hands. And I was like, I played Rivals 1 for a bit, and there were things that were missing, right? I won't go into the minutia of it, but there's things about Smash that it was just lacking. Things like, for example, grabs. They were not a thing in that game. Shielding was not in that game, right? And even, I'll send them to level 3. Even very rudimentary stuff like ledges, like you can hang from a ledge while you're recovering, that's like not a thing, right? This game has it all, and even has more, right? And I talk about how games look
Is
all
this
the
guy
time,
Marth?
this
The guy you're
looks
playing, is he
pretty good, right?
Wow. Wait, this straight up looks like Smash.
Yep.
Kyle, is he the Marth clone?
Yes.
That's sick. He looks cool. He has a laser sword. I love it.
Yeah. All right. So this person. Okay. So all these characters are like somewhat unique in some way. So this is like the Marth clone of the game, right?
Yeah.
The cool thing about him or her, sorry, is that not only usually Marths, like, you know, like when you play like a sword character, you see that?
Yeah.
When you hit the tip of their sword, there's like a sweet spot, right?
Yeah.
Not only is there a sweet spot at the tip, it's a stun. Like there's more
Oh.
stun when you hit someone with the tipper. So I'm gonna see if
there's
I
more
can.
hits done. Okay.
No, like literally stun. You see that stun animation?
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So if
that's
I don't hit the stun, it's just that, right? If I do hit
Yeah.
the stun, there's like, wait.
They get knocked down.
There's just like more things that you can follow up with.
I see.
So that was not stun. Fighting against CPUs while demonstrating stuff is really annoying.
Oh, I see. There's a save state option. That must be useful.
Yeah, this is training mode.
Yeah, I like the physics of this game.
Yeah, it's
it
literally
definitely-
just Smash, right?
It looks very substantial, very meaty.
Yeah, and there's the stun. And because there's like a stun on these moves, like you can get like different follow-ups and whatnot too. Also, if you see the other guy, right? See, he has like a mechanic where he can disappear in the smoke, right? I mean, I'll just show you all the characters basically.
Sure.
This is like the rudimentary, like, oh, we have to have like a Fox clone,
Oh, it's not.
you know?
Wait, does he have a blaster?
He has a fireball.
Does he have a shine?
That's a shine. Fireball.
Wait, I didn't see it. Can you do it again?
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot
that
side
thing.
B. Fireball. Fireball. Shine. As
Nice.
you do, you know. And then up B. You know.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
there we
see,
go. That's
yeah,
awesome.
your rudimentary stuff, you know. And then they
Yeah.
have some cool characters like this guy. He's kind of cool. I don't exactly know how to play him, but he can like spawn in like a clone
Uh-huh.
of himself, and he just like kind of runs
What?
around. You can detonate him.
That's cool.
Do you control it or
Uh,
what does it do?
I don't exactly know how to play this character. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
But like you can confuse your opponent. Like you can hide behind smoke. People can't see you, and you have a
That's fair.
clone as well. It's like kind of deceptive in some sort of way.
Oh, your model disappears when you're in this.
Yeah, see? I'm like gone.
Oh.
And then you can throw your clone in there too. And then like there's two of you inside the smoke cloud now. You know?
Yeah.
There's stuff like that. I don't know, like I think this game's like pretty cool. I've been like playing it a lot. There's a lot of like cool mechanics for sure. Like every character, like this guy has the smoke. My character has like the stuns. This character, when he like imbues someone with fire, he does like more knockback in percent. Everyone has like some sort of like environmental type of thing. I haven't played too much of Craig, honestly. That's this like little beetle guy. Let's see, but he can throw this rock. They're just running around. Ah. You grab it again. Oh shit. Alright, I don't know how to play this character. But his up B is like this. Which is kinda cool. It's like a little pillar that he grows under himself.
So would you say this is it closer to to Ultimate or closer to Melee?
It's
Or closer
it's
to
some
Smash.
weird mix of both. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's Smash.
Okay.
A lot of
Is there air dodging?
yeah, there's okay.
Direction.
Well, we gotta show that.
Well, sorry. Better question is, can you
We gotta show that.
can you do the thing?
Can I do the thing? Does it look like I can do the thing?
The thing. Are you?
Does it look like I can do the
I
thing?
was kind of like, the frames are kind of low, so it's a little
Yeah,
hard to
it's,
tell.
it's hard to tell because of the streams.
Oh, is the game frames bad? Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's-
I think it's just a stream issue.
Yeah.
But I can kind of see you doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
yeah, I mean, you essentially see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you can
I mean,
you can
it
do the
looks-
thing.
It looks
You can do
I
the
don't-
thing.
I don't really know anything about Rivals of Aether in like general. Are these characters based off of anything too, or no?
Okay, it's not they're not adapted, right? They're like all original characters and whatnot.
Okay.
The funny thing is that the original Rivals won, right? They had, Ori and the Blind Forest. Have you heard of that game before?
Mm-hmm.
They have
No.
that character. They have Ori in the game.
Where is he?
Well, he's not here in this game. That's
That
Rivals
was the
1.
first one.
Yeah. So they might add him back later, but who knows? They also had
I mean,
Shovel Knight.
Do you think that just like the gameplay alone being really good is enough to like propel it into like be something that people play in the long term? Or
It's hard
like-
for me to determine that. All I can say is that so far there seems to be a lot of interest in the game. Like I've seen like everyone play it, and I haven't. I mean, well, it's the first week, so I guess I haven't had a horrible time finding a match yet. So it seems to be. It seems to have like
it
a,
is the
a
first
bit of
week. You can't
legs.
really
Legs,
predict
right?
anything
What?
from that. But...
Do you think do they add like DLC to get more characters in, or
Yeah, they'll definitely add more characters as long as
Okay.
they keep supporting the game. But like the one thing that like just surprised me is just like how fundamentally like everything basically is currently. Like a lot of this just feels like a complete Smash game altogether, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks nice at least. It's not. Like I think it looks nicer than the Nickelodeon one. Honestly, like just visually,
Yeah, for sure.
in terms of just how the animations are and everything.
But yeah, that's basically Rivals. I've been playing a lot of it. There's like ranking matches too, and it's like, oh my god, I can finally play a Smash game online without pulling my hair out because of the connection.
What do
Rollback
you
is a
mean?
thing.
You can do that with Melee already.
Well, I don't play that game. That's a little different. This game, I think, attracts like a larger crowd of people that I usually play with, which is like important to me because like if I'm not playing with my friends, then like why am I playing
Right.
the game to begin with? But overall, having a fun time with it. I think I told the guys at Ann Arbor, for people who don't know, I used to TO events at Ann Arbor, that I'd be willing to come back, maybe like for a couple of weeks, to get like a local going for this game as well, because I think even if like the game itself doesn't like have legs for as long as like a Smash game does, it does like a good job of like growing the community and growing the overall genre as a whole, right? Because platform fighters, as we all know, is a very niche section of like an already niche genre. Like it's already like a fighting game, but also it's a niche of a fighting game. So the more we have like games that goes to it and more that they're successful, the more companies will see like what parts of like this do we want when you make like a new one, and then like what parts of it do you well, they'll just see overall that like, like there is demand for something like this. So, yeah, no, I think it's good. I mean, I talked about a bunch of times before that I think like Smash just needs like competition in terms of like, not necessarily because like the Smash games are bad, but it's such like, it's so debilitating needing to like play one game, and if you're not like happy with the state of like where a game is, like let's say you play a MOBA, right? You play League of Legends and you're not happy with League of Legends, you can always go to a different MOBA. If you play a fighting game, you play Street Fighter, you don't like Street Fighter, you can always play like a different fighting game. If you play Smash, most of the time you're just stuck there, right? If you're not playing, I mean, like, you can play Ultimate or Melee, but those two are so different that you might as well be like playing a different esport altogether. But like, let's say if you don't like the state that Ultimate is in, right? You're kind of just stuck there. You don't have like any other outlet to compete in that like sort of like tickles that same itch, which I think as long as the genre keeps growing, like this will always be something that like it'll attempt to fix. And I mean, mind you, the original Rivals. Have you guys seen gameplay of the original Rivals?
Yeah, a long time ago. I had the pixel art.
The pixel art, right? Yeah. Let me pull it up a little bit. So that you guys
Yeah,
know.
it reminded me a lot of Super Smash Flash.
Rival. Maker.
So both of these players kind of have a destined
Yeah, so I'll share my screen here.
being able
Change
to
my
recognize
window.
when he's in a payroll position and not sacrifice it
Wait,
for like
what?
no reason, right? Like when he goes in, it's specifically for an opening he has found. And
Wait.
he has the ability
I'll figure
to
this
tell
out,
the opponent
hopefully.
the answer to
Alright, there we
the
go.
situation. He's totally
Yeah,
going to-
so back. I mean, it used to look like this.
I mean, we do have a low percent opponent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it literally was pixel art, right?
I was honestly worried for a second that Rasmus was gonna just
It
carry him
looks
off
cool,
the side.
though.
That narrative
Yeah, it's still like was a fun game,
it's really good at
but like
basically
it's such a big uplift, right? And in this game, like I said, you couldn't shield, you couldn't grab a ledge. Like all of that is just added into this game plus more. It has like more mechanics than like a lot of Smash games now, which is crazy. So yeah, having a lot of fun with this game. If you guys want to check it out, it's free, honestly. If you guys still have your game controllers and GameCube adapters, it works natively with the game, right? So you can just plug it in and then like just hop on like it's nothing. It's like playing on a console.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, super happy with like what I'm playing right now. Of course, the other game I do kind of want to talk about is Metaphor.
Oh, you forgot about the other fighting game.
Whatever fighting game. I was so confused.
The other new fighting game.
I don't know what Evan's talking.
I'm not in on this.
The one that people have been anticipating for
Are you talking
a
about?
decade.
Are you talking about
Talking about-
2XKO? I don't get it.
He's talking about GTA 6.
No, it's the I don't know, how would you even describe? It's it is a 3D fighting game
Okay.
with
Oh
Characters
my
from a certain
god! Alright. You want to talk about Sparking Zero?
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Oh my. So Evan has more history with this game than the rest of us. Because he probably
I
played
mean,
all of them.
I do, but I played 2 and 3, but like I don't plan on buying this anytime soon. Especially because I don't have the time to do it.
2 and
So
3.
this one also has like the most characters of any Dragon Ball fighting game. But not only that, like the interesting part about this is that like apparently they don't like the characters are not balanced, right? And they're not supposed to be balanced. This is like
Oh,
less.
They're
of-
all power
It's
scaled
an-
characters.
It's an arena fighter.
yeah.
Not, okay.
Oh yeah, yes, arena, yes. And the whole point is that it's supposed to be it's supposed to be realistic or like faithful to the anime, kind of, where like Yamcha kind of sucks compared to Frieza or something like that. But there's like a lot of I've just been watching some videos on it. It looks really cool, and I do want to play it. And especially like you used to go through the story. I think the one con is that like the story isn't like a chronological story in the form of like from the anime. It's like there's different campaigns, and then like for the different campaigns, they will skip over the fights that like that character wasn't personally partaking, like they weren't personally part of. So for example, like if you're playing like the Goku campaign, you will like there'll just be like some summary of like, oh, Vegeta was fighting like what was his name? What's the green
Piccolo?
Jesse? No, the
Cell?
or the Ginyu Force.
Oh,
The green guy. Is his name Jesse?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Yeah, so like it will just like show cards saying like, oh, Vegeta fought this guy and like this happened. While Goku was.
I mean,
So there's that. Like I wish they had like one where they stitched it together so like you could change characters and like play through the entire story just chronologically. But yeah. There's just a lot of like I don't know, it just looks really cool. It looks pretty polished. And the funniest thing is that people are complaining about how hard
oh yeah.
the third boss fight is.
Oh, the Vegeta ape.
Like there's just so many people complaining about how like this game is just way too hard.
Great ape Vegeta.
The Great Ape Vegeta fight. Yep. Actually, the funny thing is like Donkey also made a video about it. So you gotta watch the Donkey
No,
video.
we know it's good then.
But the funny part is that, like the Donkey video complains about a lot of stuff, but it doesn't even mention the Great Ape fight at all. So you already know that like Donkey did not have any issues with the Great Ape fight.
Dude, like just look at this game. Like even like for an arena fighter, this game is really pretty. Like
Yeah, it looks really good. Oh yeah, and yeah, also there's like there are like colossal like characters, right? So like there are characters with just huge hitboxes.
yeah,
and,
this shit is
you
not
know,
balanced.
They are heavies.
I don't understand I don't understand why One Piece doesn't make an arena fighter.
We've had one. It wasn't very good,
Yeah, they made one a long time ago.
but I mean, I bought it. So
Because the Naruto and Dragon Ball ones both do like really well, and they don't have to be like actual competitive fighting games, but they're still just really fun to just pick up and play and stuff.
yeah, we don't have
Okay,
that.
but I feel like Dragon Ball and Naruto have like more,
Probably,
I don't know how to describe it. Like like the more like casual anime fans.
yeah. If you're
I
into
think
One
there are
Piece, you're
more
kind of hardcore
casual
about
anime
it.
fans of Naruto and DBZ than there are of like One Piece.
Yeah,
That makes
oh
sense.
my god, this is
Actually,
so.
I think there's like more casual fans of like Bleach as well than One Piece.
This is so boneless compared to like Sparking Zero, man. Like, oh my god. I
When
don't
does this
know.
come out?
It came out 2017, I want to say.
Oh, I see.
It's not the worst looking game, but
I mean,
like,
I feel like One Piece would be more conducive to like some sort of, I don't know, open world RPG-ish kind of thing.
well, we have that. It wasn't very
They
good.
can do that too, but I feel like
But like a good one.
but like all these like animes like have like just
Fighting.
such
Yeah.
big rosters, and they're all shonens.
Yeah, I don't think we need like an arena. An arena fighter would be nice. I would prefer a traditional fighter, honestly. But I don't know. One Piece also has this problem where all the characters are like of various heights. Just it doesn't make sense altogether.
I mean, they can just like fix that for the game.
No, if they scale it down, it would ruin the.
I mean, wait, wasn't that okay? That Jump Force game wasn't that was like really bad, right?
Jump Force was bad, but like the game before that, the game we played, J Stars.
We played, yeah.
That shit was
called?
fun.
What was it called?
J Stars Victory versus.
J-Stars.
J Stars.
That was
thing.
really fun.
Yeah.
That was I want more of that. They should just make another one of that. What's going on?
Well, they did. They tried it with Jump Force, and then it was bad.
Was it the same developer?
I think so. I mean, it's still Bandai Namco.
Let me see.
I feel like the problem with it is like those fighters are
Oh,
like
yeah.
once you're kind of just there to see the characters from the series that you like,
Yeah.
and like you get to see like what cool moves they have, like their moveset, but then like the novelty kind of wears off quickly.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah,
all
it's
very
just kind
simple.
of that screw around and have fun. It's not really meant to be like a.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they're never really meant.
But here's
to
the
really
here's the
take it
thing. Like
seriously.
those games, like the Jump Forces and J Stars, they'll never be as deep as like a Naruto Storm game or like a Sparking Zero, right?
Yeah, and I don't
Or,
think they
or
should.
Bleach Rebirth of Souls.
Was that game good?
It's not even out yet.
Oh, it's probably gonna be
It-
good.
it
It's probably
got
gonna be better than
announced
any
this year.
One Piece game out there at this point. The One Piece the video game department is like, it's so bad, man. I don't even know how. I don't
That's
even know
honestly
why
really
it's that bad
weird.
to begin with.
All these massive franchises only have like mediocre
Well,
adaptations.
It's only just One Piece, right?
It's just One Piece though. Like Naruto has a good games.
Naruto's a,
Dragon Ball has
yeah.
plenty of good games.
Naruto's a good fighting game franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
The Storm
What's it
series.
called?
Storm games are
Ultimate
like,
Ninja
Storm.
Storms.
Ultimate
Ultimate
Ninja
Storm
Storm.
games.
Yeah.
They're so fun to just pick up and like play with friends and stuff, and just like dick around almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were we played at your place, right? Yeah, those they were pretty good actually.
Yeah, the Storm fighting games are fun.
God forbid One
Are they
Piece
still
has
making them?
any of that.
I think they released a new Storm game like a year ago or something like that, or maybe 2 years ago. And I looked it up. It's like I don't know, like there was a lot of criticism around it, which like of course they're gonna do this, but it makes sense from the comment. They basically re-released the game before that, but they added it's like with all the Boruto characters added and stuff, and everyone's like pissed. They're like, you didn't have to release a new $70 game, like you could $20 or $30 DLC. I'm like,
Nah.
yeah, of course they're gonna make a new game and make it like a.
They're
'cause
gonna-
they didn't update anything from the old game. They just like copy pasted it, and then like added like 15 to 20 characters.
Because you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? Why would they make it? Why would they charge $20 or $30 for DLC when they can charge $60 or $70 for a game? So
It is fucked up, but people
it
will
is
buy
messed
it.
up, but like no one should be surprised that they did that.
Yeah, I guess. It's like
see.
Atlas
Yeah,
making
so,
me buy the same game over and over again. Fucked up.
So how about the other new fighting game?
What? Okay, I don't know what the other one can be.
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh my god! Alright, we gotta play that for sure. We gotta play that next month? We could do it next
I've
month?
heard some good things about it. I've not looked closely because I'm still skeptical.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil.
You don't want to spoil how good it is
Yeah.
for you?
If it like yeah, I'm gonna go in it with totally fresh.
You're gonna buy a $60 game without
fresh
knowing
eyes.
if it's good or not.
I would only do this for Nintendo.
Okay.
They just have me in a stranglehold.
Alright. So are we committing? Next week?
Yeah, well,
Or not next week, next month?
I gotta
there's
get my
currently
Switch back.
there are currently no available Prime delivery options for Mario Party Jamboree on Amazon.
Oh no way,
Which I
it's
think
sold
just
out?
means like they're sold out.
You probably have to just
of-
get it at the store.
I mean, I'm sure you
Go
can wait like
in
a week.
person
Yeah.
It'll
to a store?
Fine.
Evan, please.
No.
Evan, please. Wait, there's no way. It actually sold out?
Oh, I mean, like there's some delivery options there, like deliver in like 5 days from now. But like
Oh my
that's
god, this is typical Nintendo.
Why would they
Yeah.
sell out of... I mean, like, okay, if you really want to, just download the damn
Capital
game.
One says you can buy it from eBay for $48 after rewards.
I think I'll just wait a little bit.
I'm
But
also
yeah,
saying is like You guys have to let me know if if we're playing this anytime soon, so that I can buy the physical game. If
We will
not,
do it
then
the
we'll
next
wait for a sale.
podcast. We will do it the next podcast. All right, that's our next podcast.
Oh, next
topic.
month.
Yes.
Okay. It's probably fine. I just gotta make sure. I gotta bully my brother into giving this.
Tell your brother to finish Paper Mario already, like he's done 1,000 times.
He's really taking his time.
How do I play?
You need it for one day. What's
How do
up,
I
Anuj?
play?
What?
How do I play?
Go buy the damn game.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you a Switch. I can't make this any easier, Anuj.
But then I'm gonna have the game, and then I won't have a Switch.
Huh?
Aren't you gonna take the Switch back?
I mean, like, yeah, but like you can always like grab it back later. It's not like I'm gonna have it forever.
All right. We'll plan on this then. Hopefully we can get this working.
Okay. So, Mario Party Jamboree sometime next month, which brings us to, I guess, the end of the podcast, which is we have to decide on our next.
Yeah. Let me take a look.
Next month.
When is Thanksgiving? That's the last.
Oh yeah, I'll
week?
be in Michigan.
Wait, can we do it?
from the 22nd to the 3rd?
Wait,
What's
Anuj, are
our-
you gonna be
what's
back
our
for
thanks-
Thanksgiving?
What's everyone's Thanksgiving plans?
Anuj?
I'm
Anuj?
I'm working.
The whole week?
Oh,
Yeah.
we could have done in-person Mario Party.
Yeah,
Oh, that would've
I
been
was-
sick.
I was getting really excited for a second.
Oh, dude. Will we go
I
to
will be
Anuj's?
working. Huh?
All right. Well,
I'm just kidding.
should we plan our podcast for like that one of those weekends though around that
We
time?
we could just do Thanksgiving and then Anuj can just call in. Right?
That the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think it should be fine.
Wait, which weekend are you guys talking about?
The
Thanksgiving
last
weekend.
week of November.
Is that the 30th?
Yeah.
Saturday the 30th and then the Sunday the 1st of December.
Maybe I could probably. I don't know. I can't commit to that yet, honestly.
Okay.
Um,
What about the week before that?
the weekend that I can definitely commit to is the 16th, 17th weekend. I can probably commit to the 23rd.
I
And
can't do 16th, 17th, I don't think. I might have
don't think I
something.
can do that either.
I might have something that we can. I can do the
Should the
23rd.
The 23rd?
Yeah.
I think that should be fine.
so the Thanksgiving week is the 24th to 30th or 1st, right?
Yes.
So I can't commit to that because I think there's a decent chance Anne flies over to me, and I don't know what I'm going to be doing with her that weekend, 30th and 1st.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
try the 23rd weekend then. For
The
tentatively.
23rd
Yeah.
I can do, and then when I figure out what's going on with that, I mean, I can let you know, but I won't know what our plans are probably until like the beginning of November.
Okay.
But I couldn't
You can work on
do the 23rd probably for sure. I mean, we're thinking evening, right? Because I'll be at work during the day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. 20th November.
That's the Saturday, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine, I think.
Tentatively November 23rd. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, that's the end of it. You know, I think we got through a variety of topics,
Nice.
and maybe let's try to get Mario Party by then. because I do want to play it.
Yeah, I'll try to make it happen.
Okay. Tentatively November 23rd, and the next time we'll be here, it'll be a Mario Party podcast.
Oh my goodness. I'm so looking forward to this.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you.
For being along.
See ya.
See ya.
Actually, I do want to check quick about my general plans for that week of like Thanksgiving. We can also talk about it. Oh no, if we're meeting the 23rd, so
Yeah.
I think we're gonna chat about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My tentative plan is, so I'm gonna be back the 20. Well, I'm leaving. I think it's either the 22nd, 31st, whichever one is the Friday. I'm taking a red eye and landing a Saturday morning. And then I think the weekend I didn't have anything really planned, but for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm thinking of heading to Toronto, just to take Kristen to like Niagara Falls and that area. I expect it's only going to require like 3 days, and also hopefully those will be less busy because it's not the actual holidays yet. Thursday, Friday, I don't actually know yet. I don't have like any Thanksgiving specific plans. And then I mean, we're definitely gonna go to Ann Arbor at least like 1 or 2 days. I don't know exactly which days yet.
Okay.
But like, how's your schedules looking around at Thanksgiving time?
Thanksgiving time? Like the November 30th? You said?
From the 22nd to like the 29th, I guess.
Oh, I'm super duper free. I'm not doing
I
it.
don't. Yeah.
That entire
I'm pretty
week, I'm not doing
sure-
shit besides work.
Like, I'll probably come back to Troy on the 27th. And then I'll probably be there until the 1st. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. I'll be in Troy. I'll be in Michigan the entire time.
And like the only days I'll be busy are probably just like Thanksgiving evening.
I have work every day until
Okay.
5, but that's after that I'm good. So
yeah, I think we have some flexibility. We can work it out.
yeah, just let me know when you want to hang out. I got nothing to do after work, so
Sounds good.